report of the city manager, please, Greg.
Variety running the gamut tonight. For those of you last week that braved the cold, we unveiled the new police marine boat. This was a $600,000 acquisition authorized by the council in 2022 following the creation of our vehicle fund to fund large acquisitions such as this. We are now doing a marine patrol year-round. The original boat, or the boat up until this date, was purchased in 2001 and was an open cockpit catamaran. So it's a very sizable investment by the city for a community surrounded on three sides by the water. It's well received. As a continuation of our investment in technology, today we turned on our new phone system. The last phone system is over 12 years old, barely functioning. John Sullivan in my office headed up the effort. It's on top of the fact that technology is significantly better. It's going to save the city about $20,000 to $25,000 a year going forward, and that includes all of the equipment acquisition. So thanks to John. I know that many in the audience and on the dais have been following the developments at the county as it relates to Playland and the standard separation. We don't have any more knowledge than what has been reported in the press, but are obviously following the developments very closely, particularly as it relates to our support of the area by our emergency services. We've covered the dog leash issue tonight a little bit, or dog attacks. I did provide to the council following the last meeting a briefing on the leash laws. The first leash law was written in 2010 and was amended in 2014 to allow for open play with those with permits in Wright-Town Park. On all other public property, unleashed dogs are prohibited. I know we certainly know it exists at places like Disbro and Wright Rec Park. We do provide regular patrols to those areas. But a couple of things to remind everybody of. Number one is if you're going to have a dog at Wright-Town Park, you need a permit. You are also required to register your dogs annually with the city, and that's just to assure shots and the like. There were 6 reported dog bites last year in 2024. Procedurally, the Rye Police Department responds to those calls regardless of whether they're on county property or city property. We don't patrol Edith Reed and Playland regularly for off the leash dogs, but we certainly do. If there's been an attack, we do respond. Anytime that happens, there is a report generated that goes to the County Department of Health, and the county follows up with the dog owner and that whoever was injured in the attack. And then last but not least, I know there's been some questions or concerns about drones. We're no different than it seems like the entire Northeast right now as it relates to drones. There is not a drone prohibition in the city. It's obviously something that's very, very difficult to prohibit, given that an operator can be quite a distance from wherever the drone is. Our police department is working with the county and the FBI in situations where there's sensitivity where a drone is flying, for example, over the Con Ed facility, over City Hall, over Public Works, and the like. But at this point, it's a matter of collecting data and reporting to state and federal officials in hopes that there can be some other regulation. The FAA does not regulate the airspace under 500 feet. So
can we? Do you have like home rule? Can we regulate it? Can people skeet shoot or what? No?
Shoot?
I'm joking.
No, the council certainly can. The council can prohibit drones in certain areas if it chooses. Again, it just comes down to managing expectations of enforcement. A drone's flying over my house. It could be from.
I mean, I've heard really disturbing, like people outside their bedroom window sort of stuff, right? Creepy. So it would be good to know what we can do. I agree. The enforcement of it is difficult. But yeah.
We can't shoot down drones.
We can't?
No.
Who says? I'm kidding.
That's it for tonight.
Okay, thank you, Greg. I'll add just one thing. We, of course, have a city manager search going on. Greg is with us only till the end of March. And just to update people, The council is very close to choosing a recruiter. We expect to have that wrapped up within the next week. And we have also been speaking to our excellent city staff in order to discern any possible internal candidates and to get advice from the staff on what we should be looking for. So that is well underway, and we'll keep you posted.